The best laptop of 2023 can come with a variety of brands, prices, and features. Here, we've got the rest of the best laptops: Windows 10 business notebooks, gaming laptops, Chromebooks, laptops for school, and 2-in-1 convertibles. Our current pick for the best laptop of 2023 is the MacBook Air. It's a device that does just about everything right. While it's certainly not perfect, there are no major flaws. It's a great pick for productivity, browsing, and even light gaming. Okay, now let's start our list. One, MacBook Pro, 14-inch and 16-inch. The 16-inch MacBook Pro is the most powerful laptop Apple has ever made. If you're willing to pay the price, you'll almost certainly be satisfied with what this machine can do. In our benchmarks, which test a variety of creative tasks including encoding, playback, and export time, the MacBook Pro 16 did better than any laptop we've ever used. The only other machines that have come close to matching this thing in some of our benchmarks are high-end desktop PC. The battery life is also record-shattering. The 16-inch configuration with the MacBook Pro processor lasted 16 hours in my testing, making it the longest-lasting laptop we've ever reviewed. Elsewhere, we have basically no complaints about the newest MacBook Pro. It has a gorgeous display that can reach 1000 nits when playing HDR content. It pairs that with the best set of speakers we've ever heard from a laptop. And these Pro models can output to multiple external displays, while the Air is limited to one. If you're looking for a machine that can accommodate a demanding workload while also serving as an excellent multimedia device when you're off the clock, the MacBook Pro 16 is the best device for you. 2. Apple MacBook Air. M2. The latest MacBook Air, powered by Apple's M2 processor, is the best laptop for most people. The base model, which includes 8 GB of memory, 256 GB of storage, an 8-core CPU, and an 8-core GPU, starts at $1,199. A model with 512 GB of storage, which is what we recommend for most people and will let you keep using the laptop for longer, costs $1,399. The Air has lost the wedge-shaped design that was its calling card for years but retains many of the other excellent features of years past, including MagSafe charging, Touch ID, and the Scissor Switch keyboard, and adds a new 1080p webcam and 2 new color options. The M2 processor inside isn't as fast or powerful as the MacBook Pro or MacBook Max you get in the larger MacBook Pro models, but it's still mighty fast. In our testing, it was able to handle intense office workloads with little to no heat or slowdown. Given how thin and light this device is, it delivers a combination of power and portability that you'll be hard-pressed to find in many other machines out there. The M2 Air didn't give us quite as much battery life as the 16-inch MacBook Pro MacBook did in our rundown testing, but we would still expect it to last most people a full day of continuous use. 3. MacBook Air MOM. If you're interested in a lightweight MacBook but the Air is out of your price range, you're probably better suited to 2020's MOM MacBook Air, which Apple is continuing to sell. The base model, which includes 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage, starts at $999. The older Air has a 13.3-inch 2560x1600 screen, Touch ID, 720p webcam, fingerprint sensor, and Scissor Switch keyboard. The MOM, while not being quite as fast as the M2, is still fast. In our testing, it handled intense photo and video editing workloads better than almost any Intel-powered thin and light laptop we've tried this year. It was also able to run Shadow of the Tomb Raider at close to playable frame rates, which is quite a feat for integrated graphics. Battery life is also not quite as good as that of the M2, but it's very close. We got between 8 and 10 hours of sustained work. 4. HP Spectre X360 It's hard to come up with a single complaint about the Spectre X360. It's a drop-dead gorgeous machine with a sturdy build and a premium look and feel. But the Spectre X360 isn't just pretty to look at, it's also a pleasure to use as a daily work driver. Intel's latest 11th gen processors and IRC integrated graphics deliver snappy performance with no slowdown or freezes that we observed. And we got an average of 10 hours of battery life out of the device, one of the best results we've ever seen. On the outside, the Spectre includes a roomy 3:2 display, and if FHD resolution doesn't suit your fancy, there are OLED and 1000 nit options available. There's even a package stylus, which attaches magnetically to the side of the Spectre, handy if you're using the device as a tablet. Pretty much every other aspect of this laptop, from its comfortable keyboard and smooth touchpad to its bass-heavy audio and practical port selection, rivals or exceeds the best convertibles on the market. Such an exceptional package of features doesn't come cheap, and many customers will find everything they need in a less expensive product. but the Spectre X360 is the new gold standard of Windows convertibles. Overall, it's the best Windows laptop you can buy. 5. Asus ROG Zephyrus G15. At just over £4, the Zephyrus G15 is one of the lightest 15-inch gaming laptops you can buy, but you're not compromising performance for that portability. The G15 is powered by the top mobile chips AMD and Nvidia have to offer, and pairs them with a fast 165Hz QHD display. In our testing, the system was able to handle even the toughest AA titles at QHD resolution. Almost everything else about the G15 is great too. The audio sounds good. The keyboard and touchpad are some of the best on the market. The port selection has just about everything you'd need, and the battery can last over 8.5 hours to a charge. If you're looking for a high-powered gaming machine that also works great as a daily driver, the Zephyrus G15 should be at the top of your list. 6. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. You want to be careful with this one, because some of the models are too expensive for what they offer. Make sure that you're buying a $1,649.99 SKU with the 6700S GPU. We feel that this model, specifically, is the best 14-inch gaming laptop you can buy. It's a perfectly portable device at just 3.79 pounds and 0.77 inches thick, and it comes with a great keyboard, touchpad, port selection, and screen. The frame rates it produced in our testing were solid, and we didn't see a huge difference in performance between the 6700S and 6800S models, and we got all-day battery life, which you don't see in gaming laptops every day. If you are interested in having an animated grid of colored lights on your computer, you can also pay more for a model that has Asus's AMD Matrix. We don't think these models offer particularly good value for their price, but they do have some cute benefits. You can customize them to display words or images of your choice, and there's a virtual pet on it that you can play with. 7. Asus Chromebook Flip CX5. Asus surprised us with its Chromebook Flip CX5, a gorgeous $800 laptop that happens to run Chrome OS. It's as sturdy and well-built as all kinds of Windows laptops at higher price points, and sports a unique smooth texture. It includes fully fledged laptop specs, including a 57Wh battery, which provides speedy performance, long battery life, and quick charging. You get all kinds of ports, including an HDMI and a microSD slot. The speakers sound great, and the keyboard is comfortable. Asus hasn't skimped on CX5's chassis or its performance. It's absolutely the product to buy if you're looking for a Chromebook with a big screen. 8. Dell XPS 13. The Dell XPS 13 is a compact and reliable laptop. Its beautiful chassis, excellent 16:10 display, and great performance make it an excellent choice for general-purpose users. My review unit blew through the work tasks I needed it to do without any slowdown or heat. It did quite well in both gaming and media work. There is also a fancier Dell XPS 13 Plus available for purchase, which will include all kinds of new features the XPS 13 doesn't have, including an OLED display option, borderless haptic touchpad, and LED touch function keys. We're looking forward to reviewing that model very soon.